Module 6, Contemporary Development in Entrepreneurship. Chapter 6.5, Design Thinking. Topic 6.5.1, Introduction. Subject, Entrepreneurship and Startups Management. Special focus, Bank PO aspirant and MBA second semester student. What is design thinking? First, understand the heading. Design thinking means thinking like a designer to solve problems creatively and practically. It's not just about making things look good. It's about solving real problems in a smart, innovative, and human-friendly way. Design equals creating something new. Thinking using brain creatively plus logically. It helps entrepreneurs, managers, and bank officers to think better and find innovative solutions to tricky problems. Simple explanation with emojis. 1. Design thinking is human-centered. It focuses on understanding people first, what they feel, think, and need. We try to solve problems by looking at things from the customer's or user's point of view. Example, a bank wants to create a new mobile app. Before designing, it asks customers, what are your problems with the current app? What features do you wish it had? Then the bank designs based on what real users want, not what the bank thinks is good. 2, it uses both logic and creativity. Design thinking mixes analytical thinking, facts, research, data, creative thinking, ideas, imagination, brainstorming. Example, suppose an ATM is not working properly. A regular solution equals fix the hardware. A design thinker first observes customers, sees they are confused about button layout, and redesigns the interface to make it easier. 3, it uses observation, ethnographic methods. Ethnography equals studying people in real situations, like a detective watching clues. Designers watch customers closely to see what problems they face, even ones they don't say out loud. Example, in a rural bank branch, officers noticed customers were afraid of using digital services. So, the bank introduced video tutorials and made staff guide them step by step. 4. Design thinking is an iterative process. Idea, test, feedback, improve, repeat. You keep refining the solution based on feedback. You don't assume you're always right. You try, fail, learn, and grow. Example, bank designs a new loan form. Customers say it's too complex. The bank redesigns it again and again until everyone finds it easy to use. 5. 3 ways to understand design thinking. As a cognitive style, it's way of thinking differently. As a process, step-by-step problem-solving method. As a resource, equals a valuable tool to improve business performance. Example from business. PepsiCo uses design thinking to create new packaging that's not only attractive, but easy to open and eco-friendly. Example from entrepreneurship. Apple's iPod was born from design thinking, focusing on what users wanted in music devices. Key points to remember for exam. Design thinking is a human-centered, creative approach to solving problems. It combines logic plus creativity, involves observation, experimentation, and feedback. It's used by top companies like Apple, PepsiCo, etc. Very useful for entrepreneurs to create new ideas and solve business problems. Can be applied in banks, startups, or government, anywhere problems exist. Interview, GD, internship use. In bank PO interviews or GD, you can use design thinking to show you're a modern problem solver. Example answer in GD interview. I believe in design thinking. It helps in understanding customer pain points and developing banking solutions like user-friendly apps or simple loan processes. In internships, you can suggest this approach to improve customer experience or digital tools in finance sectors. Short summary. Design thinking, creative plus logical way to solve real problems, involves understanding people, trying ideas, and improving them, used by entrepreneurs, business leaders, and companies for innovation, helps in banking, startups, education, government, anywhere. Great tool for you as an MBA plus future bank officer or manager. Short motivation, unique and fresh. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step today. Start one topic at a time. Consistency will give you confidence. You're not behind, you're building up. Keep climbing. Manager's chair is waiting for you. Chapter 6.5.2, Principles of Design Thinking. Module 6, Contemporary Development in Entrepreneurship. Subject, Entrepreneurship and Startups Management. Topic meaning, before we begin. Principles means rules or basic ideas that guide how something works. Design thinking is a way to solve problems creatively, focusing on what people really need. What is design thinking? Definition, simple. Design thinking is a creative way to solve problems by focusing on people's needs and testing solutions through real-world feedback. It's all about thinking outside the box, while also staying practical. Now let's learn the 5 key principles of design thinking one by one, with easy language, cool examples, emojis, and real-life connection for Bank PO. And 1. Look at the problem from different angles. Meaning, don't jump to solutions too fast. First, deeply understand the real problem. Look at it from many viewpoints, like from the customer's, employees, or company's angle. Why it matters. Sometimes we think we know the problem, but it's something else in reality. Example, imagine a bank getting complaints that the app is slow. At first, they think it's a technical issue, but after listening to customers, they learn the real problem is complicated design, not speed. In your future job as a bank officer, this helps you solve customer issues better by understanding their actual pain points rather than just fixing surface-level issues. 2. Test your ideas continuously with people. Meaning, keep checking your solution with customers, users, or team members at every step. Don't assume you're right. Always take feedback. Example, a startup wants to launch a financial budgeting app. They ask college students and working professionals to try it and modify features based on their feedback. Bank PO link. In your internship or as a manager, this helps you design better loan schemes or customer services by involving actual customers in the process. 3. Use visuals and models to show your ideas. Meaning, don't just talk about your idea. Draw it, sketch it, make flowcharts or mini models. This makes ideas clearer and easier to understand. Example, a team designing a new layout for bank counters uses floor plans and sketches to show how customers can move smoothly. Bank PO link. You can use charts, diagrams, and infographics to explain bank services in group discussions or interviews. Very effective. 4. Make prototypes to test your ideas. Meaning, a prototype is a simple version of your idea, like a sample product or mock app that you can show and test. Example, Apple didn't launch the iPod all at once. They made small models, tested with users, improved, and then launched the final version. Bank PO link. You might test a mock customer feedback form or a demo finance workshop in a branch before applying it across the bank. 5. Stay curious and open to new ideas. Meaning, don't be fixed with one idea. Keep exploring, learning, and evolving. Great solutions come when we are open to change. Example, PepsiCo used design thinking to redesign their packaging based on changing customer lifestyle trends. Banking is changing every day. If you stay curious, you'll bring innovation to your branch, like using AI chatbots or digital forms for better service. Quick summary. Key idea. Different angles. Understand the real problem deeply. Get feedback. Test your ideas with users often. Use visuals. Show ideas using diagrams, models. Build prototypes. Make and test a sample version. Stay curious. Be open to new ideas anytime. Interview and real-life link. Interviewers may ask, how would you use design thinking in a bank? You can answer, I would understand customer needs first, test ideas using feedback, and use visuals and mock forms to make banking services simpler and efficient. In real work, this mindset helps you innovate as a bank PO, assistant manager, or manager, making your branch more customer-focused and efficient. Short motivation for you. New and unique. Small steps done daily become big achievements someday. Today's learning is tomorrow's power, so don't stop. champion. Module 6, Contemporary Development in Entrepreneurship. Chapter 6.3, Family Business. Topic 6.5.3, Design Thinking Process. Design thinking is a creative problem-solving process. It helps you to understand problems deeply, then create smart and human-focused solutions step by step. Meaning of design thinking process. The word process means a step-by-step method to reach a solution. Design thinking process equals steps to solve a problem in a creative, people-focused, and practical way. Why is this topic important for you? In bank PO roles, you'll need to solve customer or system problems creatively. As a manager, you'll work on projects and face real-world problems. In interviews, they ask questions like, "Tell me a time you solved a problem creatively." This topic will help you crack such questions. Let's break it down. 5 stages of design thinking. Each stage is like a building block to reach the best solution. Problem clearly. Explanation. You must fully understand the business challenge, not just guess it based on your patterns. Go deep into the problem. Example, if customers are complaining about loan delays in a bank, don't just say, maybe it's the staff's fault. Find out. Is the software slow? Is the document process unclear? Phase 2, define the problem clearly. Explanation. Once you understand the problem deeply, now you define it properly. That means, what exactly is the problem? Why does it need to be solved? Example, instead of saying customers are unhappy, you now say, customers are unhappy due to delay in housing loan approval beyond 7 days, mainly caused by manual document verification. Key point, be specific and clear in stating the problem. Phase 3, ideate. Think of creative ideas. Now, brainstorm. Think of many different solutions. Don't judge ideas now, just be creative. But warning, don't skip phase 1 and 2. Otherwise, your ideas may not match the real problem. Example, to reduce loan delay, ideas could be introduce AI document scanner, give a loan tracking app to customers, allow customers to upload documents online. Key point, think out of the box, but based on the defined problem. Phase 4, prototype. Make a sample model. Explanation. Now select the best 2 to 3 ideas and make a simple version called prototype of each. Prototype means a trial version, not final. Can be a mock-up, chart, or demo. Example, create a dummy model of a mobile app that shows live loan status, or a small version of the AI document scanner in one branch. Key point, choose limited ideas to test, because each will need time and effort. Phase 5, test. Try it and learn. Explanation, now you test your prototype with real users, like customers or employees. See what works and what doesn't, and improve it before full launch. Example, give your loan status app to 10 customers. Ask, did they like it? Was it easy? What changes they want? Key point, testing helps you save time, money, and avoid failure later. Quick summary, super easy to remember. Phase, what to do, emoji tip. 1. Understand, deeply study the problem. 2. Define, clearly state the real issue. 3. Ideate, brainstorm smart ideas. 4. Prototype, make simple demo versions. 5. Test, try ideas and learn from feedback. How this helps in real life, interviews, banking job. In bank PO, GD, or interviews, they might say, customer complaints have increased. What will you do? You can use this 5-step method to give a professional answer. As a future manager, you'll be expected to solve problems creatively and test ideas before full launch. This method is practical and powerful. Even for internships or MBA projects, this method helps you build innovative solutions. Q. Explain the design thinking process with an example. The design thinking process includes 5 phases: understand, define, ideate, prototype, and test. For example, if a bank faces delay in loan approval, we first understand the real issue, define it clearly, generate ideas, like using AI scanners, make a demo, and test it with few customers. This helps in finding a smart solution. Mini motivation to keep you moving. Every small topic you learn today is a step closer to your dream job. Keep going. Your future self will thank you for not giving up now. Chapter 6.5.4, Design Thinking, Driven Innovation. Subject, Entrepreneurship. Module 6, Contemporary Development in Entrepreneurship. What does this heading mean? Design thinking, driven innovation, means using a human-centered approach, focusing on people's needs and feelings, to create new and useful ideas for products or services. It is not just about design. It's about solving problems creatively to bring innovation in any field: business, nonprofits, social causes, etc. Hack: key points explained in simple terms with emojis. 1. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a method used to solve problems creatively with a focus on people's needs and feelings, called empathy. It mixes creativity, logic, and understanding of users to bring smart and useful solutions. #ho. Who uses it? Not only companies. Design thinking is not just for big businesses like Apple, Nike, or Netflix. Even nonprofit organizations, NGOs, use it to solve social problems like education, healthcare, poverty, because it puts people at the center of the solution. Example: an NGO designing a health app for village women can use design thinking to first understand their language, phone use, habits, and then make the app easy to use for them. Why is design thinking important in today's world? As technology grows, companies must think about what people truly need and want. Design thinking helps by understanding users better, creating better customer experiences, making useful innovations. Bank PO example. A bank may redesign its online app to make it easier for senior citizens to use, using design thinking to test what buttons confuse them, and then improving it. 4. It reduces the risk of failure. Design thinking reduces risk by testing ideas early using prototypes, getting feedback directly from real people, improving based on what users say. This way, companies don't waste time, money on ideas that won't work. #5. Companies using design thinking. Big companies known for innovation use this method. Airbnb improved their website after understanding how people book travel. Apple focused on making devices easy to use. Nike made smart sports gear by listening to athletes. Netflix changed their platform based on what viewers enjoy. Google simplified tools by learning from user behavior. 6. 5 practices of design thinking innovation. Let's break down the 5 practices of innovation step by step. 1. Deep empathy for users. Understand what people really feel, need, and face in their situation. Example: a bank wants to offer loans to farmers. Before making the form, they visit farms to understand the farmers' needs. 2. Heterogeneous teams. Bring together diverse team members from different backgrounds, like tech, marketing, finance, etc. Why? More ideas come from different perspectives, better innovation. 3. Dialogue-based conversations. Encourage open, meaningful discussions. Listen, share, and build on each other's ideas. Example: in a bank, team leaders from customer care and IT talk together to solve app issues quickly. #4. Generate multiple solutions and test them. Don't settle for one idea. Make many versions, test them, see what works best. Example: SBI launches 3 types of loan application forms and tests which one customers fill faster. 5. Structured and facilitated process. Design thinking follows a clear process, not random guessing. It involves steps like empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. This makes the innovation organized and goal-focused. Definition. Design thinking is a problem-solving process that focuses on understanding user needs deeply, generating creative solutions, and testing ideas quickly to create innovative products, services, or systems. Summary: easy to revise before exams.
Point description.
Design thinking, human-centered method to solve problems creatively. Who uses it? Both businesses and NGOs. Helps in creating useful, tested, and people-friendly solutions. Reduces risk by testing real-world prototypes and getting feedback. 5 practices. Empathy, diverse teams, dialogue, testing, structured approach. Interview and Bank PO connection. If you are applying for Bank PO, they may ask, Q, what is design thinking? Can banks use it? Yes, sir, ma'am. Design thinking is a human-centered innovation method. Banks can use it to redesign loan processes, mobile apps, or customer service by understanding users deeply and improving their experience. This shows you are smart, modern, and think like a future manager. Real-world use for managers. As a bank manager or any business leader, you will need to solve customer problems, improve services, lead innovation teams. Design thinking will be a great skill to lead digital transformation in banks and improve customer satisfaction. Short motivation to keep going. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. So stay consistent. Even small daily study steps will take you to big success like SBIPO or MBA-based dream job. Shall we move on to the next topic? Just Subject Entrepreneurship and Startups Management. Module 6, Contemporary Development in Entrepreneurship. Chapter 6.5, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Topic 6.5, Importance of Design Thinking. What is importance of design thinking? Meaning, importance means why something is valuable or useful. Design thinking is a problem-solving process that focuses on the needs of users, customers, or employees, and helps in creating better solutions that people actually need. So, importance of design thinking means why using design thinking is beneficial for businesses and organizations. Now let's understand each point in simple words with emojis and examples. 1 starts from the end user's needs. Design thinking begins by understanding what the user really wants or needs. It does not start with a product idea, but with the problem of the customer. Example, if a bank wants to make a mobile app, they don't just start coding. They first ask customers what features they find difficult in current apps and design according to their needs. Key point to remember, start from user needs, not assumptions. 2. End user is strongly engaged. Design thinking keeps the user involved from the beginning of the design process. They feel valued and become part of the solution. Example, a bank designs a new loan form. Instead of just launching it, they ask customers and employees to try a sample version first and give feedback. Key point to remember, include users in the design process so they feel connected. 3. Tries, tests, improves, again and again. Design thinking uses an iterative approach, which means we keep testing, improving, and updating the solution until it becomes the best fit. Example, suppose a new ATM feature is launched. If customers find it confusing, the bank makes changes and tests again till most users are happy. Key point to remember, don't settle on the first idea. Test and improve continuously. 4. Builds an innovation culture. Design thinking helps spread creative thinking inside the company. People get used to finding new and better ways to solve problems. Example, in a bank, employees from every department are encouraged to bring ideas for improving customer experience. This creates a culture of innovation. Key point to remember, encourage employees to think creatively and suggest improvements. Summary in simple words. Design because it involves users in designing the solution. It improves solutions through testing. It creates a habit of innovation in the company. How this helps you as a future bank officer. As a bank PO or manager, you'll face customer service challenges, loan process issues, or technical updates. Using design thinking, you can understand real customer problems, involve your team in finding solutions, test new ideas without big risks, bring fresh changes to your branch or department. In group discussions or interviews, if they ask, How will you bring innovation in banking? You can say, I will use design thinking to identify real customer pain points, involve them and my team in creating solutions, and keep testing until we get the best outcome. Possible interview question and answer. Q. Why is design thinking important in today's organizations? A. Design thinking focuses on the user's needs, encourages testing and improving ideas, and helps in building an innovation-friendly culture within the organization. Short motivation for you today. Champions aren't those who never fail. They are the ones who never quit. Today, you might feel slow, but step by step, concept by concept, you'll finish your textbook and crack your goals. Keep going. Your bank PO badge is waiting for you.